You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Item provided by HexBug for review.
Hey, it's the Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. I'm excited because I have a huge HexBug collection. Some of it you've already seen on video, but recently I got an email from HexBug and they have sent me 5 different sets to check out on video. This is the set I chose to do first. It looked pretty cool, the Nano Space Cosmic Command. So thanks to them for sending this to me to check out on video. Now look at the box. There's a lot going on here. At the top, there is a spaceship, which you see on the right side in that open panel. And then look at the Space Command. There's a lot of pieces. There are 92 pieces, ages 3 to 10, and the top right says 2 Space Nano are included, and they have these snap-on mech suits. Can't wait to check that out. There's also a Nano drive. The Nano powers the rover. That's pretty neat. I love anything to do with space, so combining Nano bugs with space. Oh, by the way, the rest of the box, their signature orange panels. All right, well, what do we have here? What we have here is a lot going on. Let's see. Enter a zero-gravity frontier with the Nanospace Cosmic Command playset. Create a narrative for your nanobugs and watch them blast off into deep space exploration. Take a hold of mission control and discover new terrain, driving the rover or piloting the spaceship. Designed to spark kids' interest in the science behind space exploration, the Nanospace line implements imagination into everyday play. Now, there's also different sections. In the top there, it says, let the Nano drive. Design the rover your way. Customize the vehicle with unique snap-on accessories. And then next to that is select a suit. Snap-on gear and go. Then right here it says 3 unique Nano space pieces. And then going around the box, spaceship, vibration-powered robot, collect and connect. So there's a zip line, a discover station. And on the bottom right kind of shows you all of the pieces that are in the set. Well, you know what I have to do? I got to get out of the box. But let me do this. I will cut some tape, see what's involved, come back, and then we'll start unboxing this, and of course, set it up and play with it. All right, I opened the box, and basically, it all just started pouring out. Ooh, right away, my HexBug is here. All right, I'll open these all, of course, individually, but I want to get them out of the box. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. Now, I have probably 70 HexBugs or more, and tons of track. I do like the coloring on this. It's very reminiscent of another space exploration show that I used to watch. Okay, let's see. I guess this is one of those, let's just get it all out of the box. All right, and then my last spaceship. Now that looks like, oh, here's another bag down here, tucked in way underneath. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to take a little more time to figure all this out. See, it's down on the bottom. And then, how does that other one come out? How does my ship? I want my ship. Let's see if it just slides out from the bottom. No. All right. So as not to destroy my box, which I don't like doing, I will take a little more time. See, there we go. So just a few pieces of tape. All right, so looking at that, you're probably saying to yourself, wow, how's he going to set all that up? Well, I will take my time. I will look at this instruction sheet and I will separate the pieces. I'm going to do this separation of pieces off camera so you're not seeing me open all these bags, but we got to get to this, and it looks like all of this will get me there. So when I come back then, I will have all this out. How cool is that? And set it up. All right, here we go. This is everything out of the plastic bag. I got to tell you, the overall detail and quality is super nice on these, and like I said earlier, really like the coloring. It has a certain vintage look to it, for those of you that know what I'm talking about. And then even the glass panels are all nicely done with the printing on them. And everything was professionally packed. Each one of these had plastic around them, so none of them were actually rubbing on each other, so the surfaces in shipping didn't get scratched up. Same with these. These were packed opposite each other, and then this one had plastic in between it, protecting that as well for shipping. All right, so there's a lot going on here, lots of little detail pieces, track pieces. This cool little thing, I'll have to figure out exactly where that goes, but it looks like a HexBug sits in there. And then the instructions, I have to say, are pretty minimal for what you see. Now, they show you this as step one, but looking at the box, there's no two pieces of track that are actually together. They connect to the other pieces. So I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to come back with number 2. So I'll move everything out of the way and then work my way, of course, to the giant playset. I think using the box will be the best way to put this all together. So I will be back. Okay, I am back. Now, I decided to do something a little bit different because following the instructions can be pretty tricky if you don't have the actual layout set first. So that's what I did here. I put all the pieces the way they're supposed to go. Now, the picture here is opposite of what's on the box. So the box has it set up this way. So this is the way, oops, this is the way I'm going to do it. And what do I mean by having things in the right place? Well, this needs to be in the center there, all those are centered, because now I'm going to come in with these pieces is really one of the first steps, and put them in all of the corners, all right? And once that's done, and you will see these have a notch inside, one edge on the inside and one is flat. So you got to work your way around, and you'll see notch, no notch, and it's how you're going to kind of get all this together, and it's going to take a little bit of time. So that's what I am going to do. There we go. Let's see. Notch, no notch. Okay. And then once you get all of these in the right spot, there's another piece that's going to go over that, believe it or not. And that's going to fill in. So technically, I could put this one here, this one here. Okay. That gets the main section done, and then this filler piece is going to go on the opening. It's kind of like a blocker in the regular, this piece here. Okay, so now that section is done. So that's why I did it this way. This I could put on here, and then now I can continue my way down and get the main structure set. Took a while. Now these can pretty much go in any direction. I just put them all the same way. This one goes up here like this. And then this now, one went here, I believe. And then this goes here, locks in. And then one matches it here. And then this locks in like this. And this is actually a level 2. So you don't really need to put this one in. But now, see these here? Slipping around these sides, and basically I'm just gonna continue my way around. All right, and when I get all these pieces in, I can come back then and do the next step. Here, I'll do some more while we're here together. So I think it's very important to get this initial base section together. So then you know where these pieces all go. Now there's a lot more going on over in this one here that I'll eventually have to do. And there, I have used up officially all of those pieces. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. It's a really nice set. Let me tell you, like I said, I have a lot of HexBugs. Okay. And these are designed like a piece of track, so that's why it's kind of going to seal this off, so stop your HexBugs from leaving this area. Okay, and then let's just see. I don't think there's any more spots I'm going to need to put here, so if this finishes it off, then we're good. Okay, one extra, so I don't know, maybe I'll find a spot, maybe it's in the upper section, I don't know yet. Alright, so that is the main track. Once you get that, hopefully the rest should be easy. So let's get the next group of pieces here now and start building the separate little modules. Alright, so I decided now to work my way across the space station. So basically, this section here, pretty easy, but I'm going to take some of this apart now because now I know where all the pieces connect. So this goes into here, snaps in, this snaps into here, and then this goes on this section. Okay. I think that's in. That is in. Now the opening, I think it can go, they show it going actually this direction, but it really probably is up to you how you want that opening to go. So you probably could have it so when the HexBug comes in, it goes straight through there, but that's not how they show it. And then these have these flip up so you can let your HexBugs through the different sections of your space station. And then this kind of just goes into the end, it looks like. Fits right in there, and you know it because there is the notch for this, which goes right here. And no, I have never done this before. I have not set this up. I have not played with it. So I'm kind of just studying and learning as I go. Once that's all locked in, and then these, see, flip up and down. Look how nice and detailed is everything inside. Now this is officially done. Okay, and now this little spinny, almost like a gyroscope piece. Okay, I'm not sure if it matters which direction it goes because it spins, and then they kind of show it almost blocking the doorway here, but I bet you can move it. That's kind of where they show it in the picture. We'll leave it at that. I might have to make some adjustments. The HexBug probably still can move around. All right, let's do this. Let's get this other center section done here. So let's get this out of the way. I'm always careful when I'm taking these pieces apart. Okay, and then same thing here. Make sure that these open up towards you. And then get this in. Again, nice and highly detailed inside and outside, little markings all over. Okay, so we know that is now set. Okay, I'm going to do an adjustment now, come back and do the back section. I'm going to save the center one for last. All right, so we're up at this section now. The instructions show this actually different than the box. But I know with HexBugs you can pretty much play however you want to play, set it up however you want to set it up. It's really up to you. I'm just kind of letting you know if you're trying to set it up exactly like the box, then you have to be careful because the instructions are a little bit different. So you're going to put this in here and this in here. Okay. And then this little radar dish is there. This is in the center. Now the instructions show it like this, next to each other, the panels, but they're not. This one is actually shown over here on the box, and then this one is here. And then that end piece is open, but not in the instruction sheet. All right, so let's move to the 2-level now. All right, so this is called the elevator. So now you can bring your HexBug up from level 1 to level 2, and he just kind of goes in this side right here, and he comes out this side. So this is the way this goes. But first, this little piece goes in there, and then this little bracket, I had it on there. It looks like it can go either way, so you can put it either way. I don't think it matters. And this goes to here. And then this clips in the center of it all. Okay, so there is level 2. There's your elevator up, elevator down, and then they show this little one right off to the side here. Okay, and now the center. Let's just see, we can get right into that. Real simple. This goes here. They show this here, and then this connects into there. Let's see. And then this sits on top of that. I think that's in. And this goes up here. And now these are kind of like a little rubbery, but this goes up and down and turns. Now this area is done. This area is done. This is all set. Remember, these will lift up and down so you can let your HexBugs go through. I think we got it. At least we're almost there. We got to finish putting all the little pieces in place, like my ship. I've got these two little vehicles. So here, I'll tell you what, let me now move this, turn it a little bit, come back and we'll set these up and I'll show you how to put these together. All right, so I have the orange and the blue pieces separate. So if you want this to have the bed, you would just pop the bed on there and then you can put little things to travel around with. And then let's just see, let's get this one off. If you want to take this off, you could put this fuel canister on or whatever you want to call it. So you could do that. Or if you want, I think I originally had this, you just slip your weapon in there. And now you have a turret. Okay, so let's set this one up with the turret. And then let's take this one and set it up with the fuel. Okay, so those two are set. These are all bonus pieces you can move around the set. Now, a couple things I noticed. One, remember these were 2 extra. I believe those are if you want to turn off the in and out, you could just take these out and then now you have just sealed off the set, or you can join it to another set. So let me move that other one out of the way. I will not use them so that my HexBugs stay on the table. So those are little extra ones. You got them. All right. And then now you have 2 space outfits. Oh, by the way, your other HexBug is in the cockpit of the ship. Let's see. Okay, so he just snaps in there. And this has a turret and also has a little dish underneath it. Whoosh. So let's see. And then there's also this really neat looking little, almost like a shuttle top. I wonder how he'll fit through here. And it clipped in there pretty tight. So let's get their space gear on. That is really cool. Okay. Ooh, here he goes. Okay, and let's get his space gear on because we are now going to play. I'm going to come back now. Set my camera up at a better position so we can watch as they travel around. And then we will all do some different camera work. We'll put them on these. We will check it out. I will be right back. Okay, here we go. Spacesuits are off. This way they can travel a little quicker in the areas here. A couple things you need to know. One, these will stay in the up position. So when they come out of there, and you want them to go in the other part of your space command, you can. So lock these in the up position. Oh, by the way, this piece here, there's 2 in the instructions as the listing. They don't show it anywhere on the booklet or the box, but there is a perfect spot for it right here, and that's where I'm going to put it. Oh, is this guy ready to go up? Oh, our first elevator mission. There you go. Good job. Oh, did I close it in on the other guy? Oh, he fell out. This guy's stuck in here now. Okay, let's make sure that's in the down position. All right, you can keep running around with your friend there. Oh, I do want to show you this. Let me wait. I think the blue guy seems to be working better. I noticed that before I started, I had him on. They did give me extra batteries, so I think he needs some batteries. Some freshers. Come on, buddy. I'm waiting for the blue guy to come here. Oh, he just flipped. No, we don't want you in there. Come on out. Come on out. Oh, he's being pesky. All right. Then go up. Now I'll get you. Oh, no. Get over here. Aha. He's a little troublemaker, isn't he? All right, let's leave that down. Let's close off the elevator. Turn him off. And then, here, I'll get you a close-up of this. We'll see how it works. Put him in there, it looks like. He locks in, and let's turn him on. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool. Let me just flip it a little. There we go. He's now in his little spinny gyroscope. That is pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's get you back out here. Here, let me do this. I'm going to bring the camera way in, and we'll see that up close. And then I want to put them in these and see how they work with that. Okay, battery changed on the gray guy. Let's give the gray guy the orange one. So it just looks like you're gonna put them in there, or just set them on top. Oh, there he goes. Aha! He actually moves like he's that speed on a planet. How cool is that? Ooh, we got a jam up here. Now it's a little big for the play set, so I think you just let them travel around your Space Command. Let's get this guy out and see what he looks like with his little shuttlecraft. Here he goes. It looks like they do go slower and have a harder time moving around with the packs on their back. Let's just see. Let's get this guy in here and see how he does. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned this, shut this here. Boy, I wish I had about 10 of these with the little space outfits on. That would be really cool. Over the summer, I grabbed both of my bins and set almost all of it up. And put, I don't know, 40 or 50 HexBugs on. Got new batteries in them, and it was really cool watching them. It was nuts, actually. Okay. Let's see this gray guy in the gyroscope. I'm thinking the gyroscope, I was thinking originally that with the HexBug vibrating it would just go nuts, but it seems that you have to give it a little spin to get a little bit out of it. It's not doing it completely on its own, but it's still pretty neat. Oh, see, he won't fit through this center section. There is an opening for him to go through. All right, let's get that out of there. Let's pop you out. There you go, buddy. Do your thing. Relax. Have fun. I guess I could turn this the other way so he's straight, but really depends on how you want to build it, I guess. I really like these, and I like that they go at a nice moon-like speed. Alright, well, you don't see that other section too well. Let me move the camera over now. Kind of reset up, and then I'll just let it run for a little bit as they move around the whole space station here. I'll be right back. right, there you go. A couple more things that I need to just show you. Now, overall, I would say they move around really good. There's no real stuck spots that they can't get out of. I would say the set itself is pretty interchangeable. So if you want to take this off of here, you can. You can even put it on the top of your ship because this comes off here if you want a weird looking battleship like that. Lots of different things you can do. This will fit over there. You can move it around. It's really entirely up to you. Now, it'd be cool to check out the zip line and the other sets. Oh, yeah. And what I did was, quickly, I'm going to show you now, when you want the HexBug to load up on the truck, you set your truck here like this, okay? And here, I'm going to have to close off a section here. Let me close off this section and then put them here, and then you'll see. Here, let me make it so that they can smash through. I was just kind of putting all the different pieces back out. But he's going to come smashing through. Let me get them turned on. One of them, eventually, will hop in his little truck. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this to work. You know, they never do exactly what you want when you want, do they? Oh, there he goes. See that? Pretty cool. Oh, he's going to make it all the way out. Here, I'll turn him back around for you. Let's load up the other truck. Alright, so things like that you can do. There's pretty much limitless possibilities, especially when you add more to the Space Command. Come on, buddy. You get out of there. Ooh, oh, he almost made it. Here, I'll just let him go in. There you go. Alright, so I do have more sets to show you. I will also probably add a little bit more extra footage here at the end. I do want to say thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. Later!
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here.
Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.